Hey guys, it's everyone saying out there, Luke here, and welcome to kind of a chat video, a little podcast, mini podcast. So today I want to talk to you about tips for RuneScape private servers. Now, I'm just going to give you a little bit of background for myself. Obviously, I've been doing RuneScape private server videos for a long time. I've actually been part of the RuneScape private server community for about 8 years now. I used to play God's Hell. I used to play Groined Escape. Load of different servers. I can't obviously name them off the top of my head. I will try and list them down one day for a video. Um, but I obviously used to play servers years ago, and then I started to get into this community called Powerscape 508, which ended up going into Project Dream 562, which led on to Project Dream 748 RuneScape private server that I was staffing from there. I was staffing their servers for about 4 years, and then moved into the real high position of high admin, almost basically running the server for about a year and a bit. So I've got my fair share of staffing, and over the years I've just played so many server sources, all these different things. I just come up with my own personal tips, I would say, that you want to kind of follow, or maybe try to follow, when creating your RuneScape private server. Now, please take into account, I am no way a coder. I've never coded anything in my life, so I'm not talking from experience. I've got friends that have created servers that have got extremely big with thousands online, and that is no lie. I genuinely mean that. So, the tips that I'd probably give you, let's say you're starting off, obviously. Um, some of the things I notice is personally when you create your, obviously you've got a server, you've got it online. Everyone knows that you can't go and spend thousands of pounds on a VPS. But let's be honest, everyone nowadays is trying to do the trying to get a good server for the cheapest cost. If not, try and do it genuinely for free. We tried them ourselves, my friends and me. We've tried servers and tried to get them for free. So when you create your server, obviously you want to not leech, and leeching's absolute rubbish, by the way, because I can actually do another video on leeching. But when you got your server, you want to pick a good source, a source that you like, but obviously the community like, the people that you are trying to basically get to play this game, which is me, for example. If you're trying to get me to play the game, why is your server better than anyone else's? One of the things I've noticed over the years of playing servers is most of them, and this is quite an obvious one, and I know why, because it's RuneScape, but most servers are all the same. They have this same content. There's nothing unique new about them. PK Honor, for example, as you guys know, I play. That's kind of different in my view, because PK Honor has got constructions, got a makeup GE. It's all sort of kind of creating its own unique stuff. A lot of servers don't do that. They just copy, and they all have the same thing. A lot of 474 servers that I found over the past, like Saliscape, for example, even Saliscape, and I played that server a lot. There's a lot of servers out there like Saliscape. There's a lot of servers like Zamorak server, like Zamorak RuneScape private server, Zamorak RSPS. There's a lot of Zamorak sources around. You're going to find hundreds and hundreds of the same source. So someone's trying to, basically, if you've got two server videos, YouTube video, promotion videos, want to be like, come and play this server, it's got this, this, and this, and this, and then another one, play this, and when you put them together, exactly the same source, exact same server, everything. There's nothing different to it. So when I personally say that if you are a coder and you know how to do it, try and be different, try and be more unique, have a better server than your competition. And that's the way you rise to the top. You need that different content. When I was in Project Dream, we were always creating new content, new ways around it, editing skills, really working to try and create a unique content for your player base. Now, talking about player base, it's always good that to get suggestions and bits from your community, you want to create a website or forum. Forum, always have a forum. You can get free forums anywhere. It's just a forum where you guys can talk to your community. It's definitely important to have a forum. So if we're talking free here, you got Forum Motion, createaforum.com, freeforum.com. You've got so many forum making softwares out there that you can use and they're free of charge. But if we're looking at professionalism and what you want people, if you want to rise to the top, I personally say that you need a domain name. And I don't just mean like .tk. You can get that for free, that's easy, or .cc. I'm talking .com, .co.uk, .business, .uk, .us, anything, .org, .co.uk. I've said them. You want a domain name because it shows that you hold that domain. That is your server. So a lot of them you guys runescape.forummotion.com, and and as much as that is a forum and that's what you want, when you're going for the professional thing, you want a professional forum host like IP Software, vBulletin, I can't remember the other ones, but you need it's good to have a promote that are stable and can hold your player base. So at the same time as that, you obviously want a domain name. I personally say a domain name and a website. A website, like a loading page, go to this runescape.com. When you go to runescape.com, bang, there you go. You've got the play now and all the news and everything. And it entices you to want to play. You're like, wow, look at this news. Oh, this looks cool. The design. A lot of servers I've gone onto, I click. It could have the greatest looking promo ever. I log in, I go to the domain name, bang, it's a really shitty look for a website, doesn't look very presentable, and you think, first thing you think, I can't be bothered, it's a cheap ass server, and off you go, bang, you've gone, you've lost a player. And I'm not saying you need to go and spend thousands of pounds, you don't. Forum hosting is about £3 a month, $3 a month. Website hosting, one.com. That's one.com. I'm not promoting them. It's just one.com. I use all my websites there anyway. But for one.com personally, I believe it's £1.20 a month. I mean, that's including web builder. That's absolutely brilliant. So I'd say a website's pretty easy to go. I'll do a kind of little tutorial on a few little bits and pieces, but so obviously that's the website, the forums out there. And also I think the main thing overall is listening to the community. Poll everything. Like old school RuneScape do now. They poll everything because if the community wants it, they vote yes. If they don't, they vote no. But so, if it's a midway, then knock it off the head. Don't bother doing it and bring it up another time. So the community is at the end of the day what makes money. It makes you money, you can earn money from it, so you need to look after them. It's not about just coding when you feel like coding. You've got to release content. Now, moving on to some servers, for example, like RSPS. For me, what annoys me, and a lot of server owners don't realize is you don't need to release huge content every single week. On most servers like PK Honor, tiny little weapon tweak, buff, nerf can change a game. You don't need to be releasing as much as it would be amazing as a player you releasing all this content. You don't need to. A lot of servers die really quickly because they've got no more content they can create. Well, they have, but they've run out of ideas. Just edit, buff things. So that's what I would say. And overall, yeah, that's probably how I'd go about it. Obviously, the community are always right. That's what you want. Now, social media. Now, social media is one of the biggest platforms in the world for advertising. Simple. Facebook, Twitter. Facebook, make a Facebook group, get everyone together. Bang, you can put updates on there. You don't have to worry. And everything's sorted. So you don't have to worry about updates. Twitter, again, you can shove the updates on there, get a Twitter feed on your YouTube channel, sorry, Twitter feed on your website, and you're sorted. YouTube. YouTube is the biggest advertising place you can possibly advertise your server. And the best thing about it is 100% free. You can post a promo video on there, anything, loads of random videos, bits and pieces about your server, promoting your server, and people will come and play it because that's what they're here to do. They want to find a server, and that's how they're going to do it. So, guys, that was personally some of my tips. I might have a few more. This will be probably part one. I maybe have a few more, if not. Guys, thank you very much for watching. Like I say, I'm not a coder. This is a personal opinion. I've played servers for a long time. I'm not trying to push anyone into telling them how to run a server, but I really recommend it. YouTube is the best way, like I say, to advertise. You want a website. You want to look professional, and obviously bring the players in. So that's how I'd go about it. But I'm gonna leave it there. I've got another video coming very soon that I hope to talk about. And that is in fact Soul Split, and some of the behind the scenes that most people didn't know about. So guys, thank you very much for watching. I'm Luke, this has been a podcast, and I'll see you guys next time.